Hi, Taurus. Welcome back to Peace and Carmen. I'm Carmen, and welcome if you are new. If you are new here, I do monthly tarot readings. So if you found this video, please subscribe because I don't think that's by mistake. Okay, I put the intentions into my cards that whoever finds this video, that there will be a message for them. So although not all messages might be for you, there will be a message for you. And let's see what we got here for you for the month of October. We got the Page of Wands. We got the Devil. Nine of Pentacles. The Emperor. Justice in reverse. And I think that Page of Wands was in reverse. I don't think I said that. We have the King of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Six of Wands. I am going to continue shuffling. But immediately, Taurus, I think that we might have an ex getting back into the picture. This ex that might not have been completely gone out of your mind just yet. You had probably been linked to him for a minute, or her for a minute. I think there has been an energetic connection between you guys for a while now. And I think they're coming back into the picture. I think that this person probably wasn't prepared to give you all that you needed. I don't think this person was financially ready to give you materially things that you need. I don't think that they were probably emotionally ready to give you the things that you need. This could be a Capricorn. This could be an Aries. But it could be really any sign here. I'm definitely feeling more of an earth sign. All right, we got the King of Wands in reverse. We got the Ace of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Cups. We got the Five of Cups in reverse. And the Knight of Cups was in reverse, and the Seven of Wands. So, I also was feeling Virgo for a little bit, and then the Virgo came out. So, and we also have the Death card in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So I definitely feel like this was something that ended, and it might be starting to try to pick back up again. I don't think that it's going to ever be the same as it was. I think that there is going to be, and I'm sorry that I am like in the shadow right now. The lighting is a little bit weird because of the timing that I'm doing this, so I apologize in advance if it's, distracting. But, yeah, I don't think that they were ready to give you all that you needed. Emotionally or physically. I think that you were probably much more ready and much more mature than them, Taurus. I don't think that they were ready for you. But even with that, I do think that you guys were meant to experience each other. I think that you guys were meant to have this time together. And it seems like you guys are just a little bit still attached. And emotionally and energetically, it is hard to let them go. It is very hard to let them go. I think that there were times where things were very good between this person and you. I think there are times where this person showed you that they really did love you, that they were willing to, although they weren't financially or maybe emotionally mature enough to see this through. There were times where they really showed you that they were willing to fight for you. They were willing to do whatever it was that you needed at the time, just because they loved you. But I think that there were also times where it was just too intense. It was too intense, and the fact that they weren't mature enough to handle some of the things that needed to be done, it affected you guys. I think intensity was a big issue. A big issue between you guys, especially with this Ace of Swords over the Ace of Wands in reverse. I think there were times where things seemed so perfect. I think there were times where things just seemed absolutely out of this world the way it was meant to be. And then there were times where it just wasn't working for the life of you. There was nothing that you could do to get this thing put together, get things the way that it needed to go. And I think that this person probably didn't take a lot of accountability for their part. I think that did have something to do with them being a little bit youthful in their mentality. That I don't think that they're ready to take responsibility um, of the changes that they needed to make this connection work. They weren't ready for that. They weren't ready to give up their pride, their ego in order to make this work. And emotionally, that would take anybody for a ride. I think that and it was a ride. I think that there were times that it was just so emotionally draining for you, Taurus, that I think it knocked you off your feet. I think there are times where you were just literally asking the higher power for help, asking them what you could do, how you can get this to work, because you truly love them too. But it was not working for you. It was not working for you, Taurus. And this person coming back in, I don't see this being something that has mended. I don't think that anything has really changed. And I'm sorry to have to give you that news, because I know that deep down you do want this connection to work because you guys are karmically linked. But for some reason, Taurus, I just don't think that that is the case. I think that they are still going to be presenting you with the same battles, the same fights over and over again. And although there are some very good things within this relationship, it's just not going to be enough to outweigh the negative aspects of the relationship, because unfortunately there are quite a few of negative aspects as well. And I know that probably is not what you'd like to hear. But Taurus, you are so strong and so capable of doing so many things yourself that although it is nice to have somebody around, you certainly don't need them. And I think that they are completely aware of that too. They are aware that you're able to do a lot of things without them, and I think that's intimidating to them. And I think that's why they don't want to let you go. They don't want you to be super successful and happy without them. And that is what is happening. So we got the Temperance in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, and we have Justice in reverse again. Yeah, I definitely think that there were times where you had asked the higher power for some help, some clarity, some guidance. And I think that what perhaps you were asking for you guys to work, that wasn't what they gave you. But what they did give you was answers. What they did give you was knowledge and wisdom that this is probably not the connection that you are destined to be in for forever. They were there for the lesson, not there for a long time. And them coming back into your life right now, I think that is because of their insecurities. It's because of their attachment to you. I think that you guys have been missing each other. I think you guys have sincerely been missing each other. And it was tough for you guys to let each other go. It was very difficult for you guys to let each other go. But you did it. You did let each other go. You were able, well, in some aspects, you let each other go. I think there were times where energetically, you guys were both probably still hanging on. But physically, you did allow them, you guys did separate. But they are trying to make their way back to you. And this is going to come with a lot of emotion. I think that this is going to come with perhaps a little bit of regret. I think that it might be regret on the past, but I also think that once this all plays out and you see kind of the same things happening and you see that this is probably not going to work and you shouldn't have allowed this connection to evolve the way that it had, I'm going to move that there, that it probably shouldn't have evolved the way that it had, there might be some more regrets for that. I think that you are probably after this experience takes place, you might have to let them go again. And you're going to have to do this cycle once again. You're going to have to do that work that you had already done all over again. And that's extremely hard. I think that this person probably rocked your confidence a little bit. But I do think that when you do let this go again, I think it will bring you another burst of power. I think this will also show you just how powerful you are, Taurus, because you really are. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse and the High Priestess. I think that you are completely in touch. You know, Taurus. I don't think I'm telling you anything that you don't already know. I think that this is completely, I think this is old news to you. I think what I'm saying you have already felt, you've already been connected with, you've already been in touch with this High Priestess. You already know. And I think this is just confirmation for you to trust your instinct. Because you know the truth. You know how emotionally draining this was for you. You know how hard it was for this connection to work. And you know how hard it was to do this journey with them. Although there were some beautiful times, really beautiful times where they really showed you that they were willing to do whatever you needed of them. But ultimately, there was just not enough. There was not enough to save this connection. And the work that you would have to do to get this to actually go, to propel forward, I think would set you back, Taurus, spiritually and emotionally. I'm going to end this off with some oracle cards. Thank you. If you were here for your last month's reading, you know that my next door neighbor, who is a medium, she allowed me to use some of these oracle cards of hers for the next few months that I'd need them. So definitely find her in the description box below and follow her on Twitter. Ooh, okay, that one wanted to come out. I also am offering personal readings, so my information is also in the description box below as well, okay? So the one that just wanted to just come on out before the shuffle, Dolomite, and I don't know if I'm saying that right. Stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset, okay? I do think that this is going to be something with this Five of Pentacles, with this Five of Swords. I think there are going to be times where it does feel very disheartening. I want you to stay in touch with your emotions. I want you to stay allowing your emotions allow yourself to treat your emotions as a guide. Your emotions are never going to lie to you, okay? So follow your instincts because you're in touch with them. You know exactly what you need to do. I'm going to grab another oracle card here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, that card was just smacking me in the face. I think this one wants to come out. Moonstone, heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowings as it is trustworthy. Okay. Taurus, you can't make this up. They really want you to know that your instincts are correct. Okay? Your instincts are right. So if your instincts are telling you that this connection isn't going to work out the way that you want, that you might end up getting hurt at the end, even worse, that you're going to have to do this cycle all over again, trust it. If your instincts are telling you that maybe you shouldn't cancel this date with this other person to go meet them. Trust it. Follow your gut. Follow your gut. Because it's meant to tell you. It's meant to tell you exactly where you need to be going and why you need to be doing it. Here is your last oracle card. Turquoise, spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. So I think that spirits are trying to tell you exactly, trying to show you and tell you what you need to know. And I think that as you're connecting with this intuition, those messages are going to come out very strongly for you. But this was all meant to be. Okay, this is a karmic cycle. You guys are meant to go through this, and it is for a purpose. So although challenging and although stressful at times, this is the way it was meant to go down. This is the way things were supposed to happen, and it's for your benefit. Okay, it is for your knowledge. It's for your growth. So trust in that, Taurus. Trust in that, and trust in yourself. Trust in your intuition. You're worth it. All right, Taurus. I hope this helped you. I hope that this helps guide you through the month of October with all these full moons. There's going to be a lot of emotions arising, but I think that's also going to keep that intuition in check as well. So definitely subscribe if this resonated with you. Like this comment if it did. That definitely tells me that I'm not just talking to a computer screen, that I'm talking to actual people out there and hopefully helping them somehow, because that was the goal to this channel. So I'll see you next month, Taurus. Bye.